There was a small village in Italy named Roseto Valfortore. The people used to work in hilly marble quarries and cultivable lands. As they were barely literate, they had no choice of doing anything. Life was very hard for them. So one day, some of them get out to search for a better life. In January 1982, a group of 11 people set sail to New York. After staying one night in New York, they moved towards Pennsylvania to get jobs in slate quarries. Next year, 15 more Rosetans left Italy to join them. The next year, some more Rosetans left Italy. The year after next, some more Rosetans migrated there. All the Rosetans left for the United States, leaving their village abandoned. They bought bullocks and started cultivation. They named their village Roseto. Look at this man. He's Stuart Wolf, a physician. He used to teach in the School of Medicine in the University of Oklahoma. In 1950, he was invited to give a talk to the local medical society of Roseto. There he heard from a doctor that he rarely found any patient with heart disease. Hearing it, Wolf became shocked because cholesterol-lowering drugs were not available in those days, and heart disease was an epidemic in the United States. He thought and thought, how can a doctor say this type of nonsense? But he took the doctor's words very seriously. He made a medical team and called the whole Rosetans to come to him to be tested. He worked on 4 weeks and found rarely someone with heart disease. Not only that, he found that in the village the death percentage of other diseases is 35% lower than the percentage of the United States. He took more students in his medical team and went to every single house of Roseto to talk with the villagers. The interviewers amazed him more. Not only heart disease, there was no suicide, no alcoholism, and no drug addiction in that village. At old age, people die of peptic ulcer, but all found no cases. So how do the people die? And the answer was, they die of their old age. Wolf could not guess. How do they get a diseaseless life? He thought maybe the solution is in their dietary plan. Maybe they eat some kind of food which make them free from diseases. When he investigated their food menu, he found that the Rosetans eat most fatty foods than the other people of the United States. They get 41% calories from their food. He thought maybe they take exercise in the morning regularly. When he went to investigate, he found no exercise, no yoga. Rather, they started smoking from the very early in the morning and dance heavily all over the day. Wolf thought there might be something in their genetics. He talked with the relatives of the Rosetans who lived other part of the country. He found that it is not about genetics because the other people are suffering from various kinds of diseases. Wolf thought, is there something in the weather? He took reports from the nearby villages. He saw that the nearby village people are suffering from many kinds of diseases. There was no answer of that question. Why the people of Roseto are not getting heart disease? What makes them so healthy in spite of taking much unhealthy food and adopting unhealthy habits? Wolf started to visit the village regularly, and day after day he found answer. He found that the people of Roseto spent time together, talked to each other, played together. 3 or 4 generations live under a roof. The respect and love they show towards their elders is unparalleled. He found the answer. The social culture the Rosetans build is protecting them from diseases. They are lively, they are healthy, and they are protected because of their culture they made together. He discovered that Health issues depend on the community people build together. Rossetto has taught us that we humans get best when we are in a community. Today, we give importance on diet to live a happy life. We forgot good relationship can make us healthier than diet. Today, we family members live under roofs but far away from each other. Today, we give more importance on earning to make houses. Rossetto made us feel that happiness lives in the time we spend together, not in the walls made of bricks. In these quarantine days, maybe coronavirus is telling us the same thing what Rosetta told us many years back. Stay at home. Give time to your family. Spend time together. Heal the relationships. And you will be protected from any problem. Even coronavirus can do no harm. Stay home and be safe.